Hello, government champions. I'm back to talk about formal amendments to the U.S. Constitution, just what you wanted to learn about. We're going to learn about formal amendments, and then later we're going to watch a video about informal amendments to the Constitution. So, as you can see by the key point there on the screen, the formal amendment process is when we literally change the wording of the Constitution. It happens very, very infrequently. In fact, it's only happened 27 times in the over 200-year history of the United States. And 10 of those times, the Bill of Rights happened basically right out of the gate. So it's really only happened 17 times in just over 200 years. And if we're getting technical, two of those amendments were to enact and then repeal prohibition. So really, like 15 times, the Constitution has been amended and it's stuck in the last 200 years. So it's very, very, very rare that we change the literal wording of the Constitution. If that were to happen, this chart explains how it happens. What I am going to make sure to hopefully communicate to you is that even though it kind of looks like there are multiple ways to propose a constitutional amendment and also multiple ways to ratify a constitutional amendment, that really it only ever happens one way. And that's the way that you need to remember for this class. So if you look on the screen here where it says number 1, for proposal of a constitutional amendment, it is a 2-step process. Okay. Proposal is step 1. Ratification is step 2. Constitutional amendments are proposed when 2/3 of the members of both the House and the Senate decide we need a new constitutional amendment. So to give you an example, let's say that hypothetically we decide in the United States of America that it is important to give African Americans the right to vote, as we did right after the Civil War with the 15th Amendment. So it required 2/3 of the members of both the House and the Senate to agree to that. Once they did, and they agreed to the literal wording of the amendment, then it was sent to the states, where 3/4 of the state legislatures had to vote in favor of adding the 15th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. If 3/4 of the state legislatures would not have agreed to ratify it, then it would not have become a constitutional amendment. Now, really quickly over here, you'll see way number 2 to propose and ratify an amendment to the Constitution. These are in the Constitution itself as a way to actually amend the Constitution, but they don't ever actually happen. The ones that you need to know are proposal by 2/3 of Congress and ratification by 3/4 of the states. And that's all.